should be going, all nice and good like. Yes, it does appear to be going. Excellent connection. Good, good, good. Alright. So, hello World Wide Web, I'm Dr. Shado, the universe now the best here, and welcome to Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Now, I decided, hey, I guess I do technically have a continue point now because I launched it early to just make sure it would work, but as far as it goes, I have absolutely no progress in the games for Windows version of this. I did beat this game on Xbox way back when. I have it on Steam. I played around with it. Played around the Steam VR version as well, which is an interesting little thing, but VR never really works out quite so well for a stream. Though this VR is one that you do sitting down anyway because it's a third-person action game in VR, and that's very odd, but one thing you might notice on this stream compared to the last few streams is we started with a whole lot less errors and dicking around, and that's because I have went back to just straight multi-streaming instead of relying on Restream to pull it off and save a little bit of bandwidth. And hopefully the oh yes, Hellblade Animus 800. Hopefully this is gonna come out looking a little sharper. I don't know. The last few streams I think were kind of fuzzy, and so I messed with the encoder settings. Hopefully going to try and fix that a bit. I was going at pretty high encoding settings, and it was saying it had an excellent connection. It wasn't overshooting it. But man, was it blurry, and it was using the AMD codec that's supposed to be really good for the 6,000 class cards and above. I got a 5,000 class card, so we'll see. I set it back to regular H.264. Yes, I want to start a new game. My progress of going through the boat will be overwritten. We'll all go through the boat together. Hellblade launched as an exclusive on PlayStation 4, and then Microsoft bought Ninja Theory. So, then it came to Xbox and Steam and games for Windows, and Hellblade 2 is coming to Xbox and PC. And I usually didn't actually play this with headphones. This is kind of interesting to me.
You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others.
She is real close, honestly.
Let me tell you about Senua.
Okay, she backed off a little. That's nice.
Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. Feel you coming. Quiet.
Okay, now we're allowed to look around here, but it's a little weird with the mouse.
I never told you of the others.
What?
You hear them too, right?
Oh yeah, I hear plenty. They're all over the place.
Ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them?
I just a second. The mouse look is real bad. I'm trying to
Listen, hell high.
Look,
get the Duke in there.
you see it too?
There we go. Looking around with the stick, you can actually kind of maintain
It is real after all. He's
your
finally
vision.
arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back.
Ah, you can already see the thing from here. I didn't realize that.
Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's they're here. it is some dead bodies.
Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back, go back.
I will say the dead guys pop out a bit more in VR, but, you know, so does everything.
To do that to you.
But this game is a looker. It's always been a bit of a looker.
Stop. Can you feel them watching?
Stream seems quiet. Seriously?
Watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
Because I got my microphone maxed out, and the game audio is set to match.
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid.
If it goes any higher, it's going to go into the... Wait a minute.
I think she would get used to it by now after so many years.
What is with this?
But the
Okay.
darkness,
Is that going to work? No.
it just builds onto itself,
Oh, that's the headphone part.
growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable.
Okay, let's see. Can I get... Okay.
It's like it knows that just
All right.
sight is all you need.
All
to
right,
see
all right.
something
So
to power.
this should be a good level for the microphone. Oop. Now I might have to increase the game volume a bit. Okay, let me change it so I don't accidentally mess with the microphone volume. Yeah. Now I'm going around the yellow, kind of heading into the red, so I'm a little worried about peaking. A little worried about it. But as long as I don't scream, we should be good.
Runs far, far deeper.
Okay, I am way louder now. That's like uncomfortably loud or like good loud. Because then I might have to increase the game volume to make up for it. Game's just a whisper? Okay. Well then, real quick, let's just see, how does this do?
What is she looking at?
Okay, that's still a little quiet. Let's get into the... over here.
What is she leaving behind?
I mean, they are whispering right now, so there's that.
I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
I might need to...
There's no going back.
Whoa.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to.
Nice.
Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Better-ish. So can it be louder, or is this good? So I don't want the combat to just be explosive. And according to this, I am peaking. But am I really peaking, or does OBS just think I'm peaking? Because sometimes on the settings before, OBS said that it thought I was peaking like crazy, but everyone said I sounded fine, so... There's just a little bar, went all the way to the red and stayed there. Oh, but that's one thing that I should do. I should add just a little cutoff filter. The noise gates. Let's see. How's that? Alright, seems to be good automatically. Yeah, just something so that there's no background static when I'm not talking that doesn't need to be there. Awesome. On the downside, I can hear myself from the other room, and I don't like my voice. I'm an annoying asshole. I don't like this.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes. Why isn't she looking closer?
I could use a slight lowering. Okay. Let's give me a slight lowering. 1 decibel down. 1 decibel down. Okay. Maybe I will not peek. Maybe. Okay, where's the focus button? What's the focus button? That's the focus button.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate.
Nice.
But gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Things just kind of got dark and stays dark. Okay. Just don't yell. Oh man.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers. There's a pack of wolves in hand. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Okay. So was that part of the game too loud, or is that a good audio level?
Land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim. I hear you. There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
I really didn't play this with headphones before, and
Dead.
that is adding another level to this. Whole other level.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. He's already dead. His soul still lives.
Yeah, I'm having some.
He needs to save his soul.
That's just my computer chugging there.
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I figured this game wouldn't be so bad because this was a PlayStation 4 game. But I do technically have it set to ultra settings, which, yes, my computer can run, but when things stream in, I run into problems with my slow RAM, which causes the stutters. could try overclocking my RAM. Probably wouldn't be able to do it to a degree that would actually affect anything, but I could do it. Okay.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Malagas, what GPU do I have? I have a AMD Radeon 5700, I believe it's called. I got it in 2019. It wasn't a terrible, like, I wasn't getting this computer for heavy hardcore gaming. I was getting it for video editing mostly, and it certainly does the job for that. My problem is I started gaming on my machine and it's like, dang it. Now we've entered a new generation of standard hardware, and my big problem is that my RAM is slow.
Why did she do that?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm running this
Go back now.
1080p, the maximum monitor does, at ultra settings, and it does it fine. It's just I have stutters because slow RAM. Usually it's not so bad here because this is a very linear game, though, but I feel like this first area, it does have that big, more open kind of overlooking part, so hopefully that's a bit of an outlier. Because everything up to it seemed to go pretty smoothly. And then that came and it was like, oh!
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. I was just hiding. Fine to live longer that way. The bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you? Just a memory.
Is that you?
My tales of the Northmen. They call me Ruth. Liar. An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
What happens if you focus?
It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It'll work.
Yay. Opening doors.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Alright, sure thing, Truth. Gotcha. No problem. Gonna help you with the fury feeling.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we We are always here.
I think the only version of Hellblade 1 that I haven't actually played yet is the Nintendo Switch version. It was another one of those impossible ports, but they made it work with a lot of smart smoke and mirrors. Like, all of the cutscenes are pre-rendered instead of using the high-quality models that can't run on the Switch.
You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Arkin 206, well, if it isn't the internet personality with a hair so grand it cannot be matched by character creator systems himself. That's true. I pretty much never am able to actually make characters that look like me in character creators.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Ah yes, Arkin, this is the first and so far only Hellblade. And Hellblade 2 will be the second one. It's one of those that actually is pretty straightforward with that, which I know, like, it's not always the case. Like Modern Warfare 3, which Call of Duty is that? It takes a whole spreadsheet to explain. Oh, jeez, why did that pop up? Oh, wait. Okay.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Someone's here, we can tell from the chugging. I didn't hear that humming singing before. Like, there's a lot of depth in the audio I didn't notice before.
You took him from me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want.
Well, Arcan, it's the same developers, actually.
Resist anymore. Just give him back.
Senua's had better days. If I can remember how to fight. think I remember how to fight. Good. Okay, this is the bad part, where bad things happen. From bad people.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, quest is over. And all progress will be lost.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind.
That's one way to put it.
And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
How would I describe the gameplay of this game? It's mostly adventure puzzle, with the combat segments. Well, they're not like.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Hello, that's that dude 93. Well, I just got my axe kicked, got the rod on my hand, and got told that if I get too much of that, that's it.
She has to fight two
I
gods
suck.
first.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Oh, wait, what's this over here? Is this where I came from to get in there? I don't think I remember seeing that. Okay, yeah, that's where I came from. Okay. I just never remember seeing it from the other side. Okay, I'm fine. I just, woof. Right. So, the combat is... it's not like a super action game, like a Devil May Cry or a Ninja Gaiden, of course. But it's not quite as super forgiving, just press the button that comes over your head and react to stuff as Arkham, but it is closer to that in terms of attack-react kind of thing. So, positioning kind of matters, and just dealing with what it throws at you.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground.
Now, I usually go for Valravn first, but I just to mix things up, let's just go for Soot. Oh, Soot. With the fire and stuff like
She
Boynan.
found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northman.
Preview TV. Why did the Vulture get kicked off the plane? People kept complaining about his carry-on luggage.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Yeah, the Ninja Theory, when they were putting together Hellblade, I know they had some pretty high-profile stuff beforehand. Like, Heavenly Sword wasn't necessarily a small game, and they did DMC Devil May Cry. They were allowed to make a game in the Devil May Cry franchise, so that's not exactly small. But when it came time to do Hellblade, this was just something they were doing on their own. They weren't contracted or contacted or anything. It was just their project. And yeah, they're kind of middle-sized studio with a small budget, but they had enough to get performance capture effectively on one person. And thus Hellblade was born. So what if everyone else talking to her just happens to be a voice in her head? Boom, there you go. Figured it out.
Senua, we each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Yeah, like, that's very positive. That's a very nice message right there. Senua's mother was nice. And crazy. But, you know, you take the good with the bad. And his sweater is something else. That's good to know. I have a feeling that's going to come in handy very soon. There's another one somewhere. Oh, hi.
It's nearly over. Finish it. End it. He's down. Finish it. Finish
He's not down, he's standing right there. Okay, now he's down. Okay, good. Alright, alright. Just another day in Seattle, that's right. Oh. Whew. Okay, so we gotta find New York somewhere.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind.
Oh, well, that was convenient. Okay.
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Yeah, hallucination simulator. Kinda. The whole point is like, hey, Senua's got psychosis. This is how she sees the world. So, represent that. For us, it's a video game. For her,
To Hellhand.
it's what she going through.
Living. But you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
And push we go. Senua's got them Dark Souls doors to deal with.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode through storm, fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
This is the voices in my head. Oh god. And it's one thing that I appreciate with Hellblade, of course, is they did a lot of research on psychosis to not just be like, hey, you know, that'd be cool for a video game, but hey, let's try and get it right. Let's try and actually be pretty accurate with this stuff. And as someone who has experienced a hell of a lot of trauma, I gotta say, this one actually is nicely done. As opposed to a lot of movies and things out there where they got traumatized and crazy characters that are all fucking stupid. That's not the case with Senua. Oh crap! Ow, you bastard. Oh crap! Woo! Right. can't parry those. It's not Lies of P. You can't perfect parry the big heavy attacks. You have to dodge those. Fortunately, Senua has that Dark Souls dodge, as we saw. It's like, a lot of people actually complained about this game because of the combat, saying that the combat is, like, brain dead simple. And if you want to, yes, you can just press parry and attack and dodge and just do the basic attack and get through a fight that way. I personally like to dance around and do a lot of other moves. I think it looks cooler and I feel cooler doing it. So that's my own personal challenge to that, but yeah. The combat can be very simple, and if that's what you do, yeah, it wouldn't be necessarily the most satisfying. You're not forced to fight like a badass, but you can fight like a badass. So how much in Hellblade 2 you're going to need to fight like a badass versus you just can mash the basic attack button and get through combat, that's yet to be seen. Excited for the sequel, Hellblade 2? Oh yes. Oh yes. Absolutely. Very much so. That looks like, okay, I can do this. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. I beat this game. I know everything. I'm a smart.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check this way then. Every game comes with cheese no matter what. You get to pick when to use it. Oh, yeah. I mean, usually when it comes to Souls games, people are begging to figure out which ways to cheese bosses. And the voices are a lot worse with headphones on, Trevia. There's a lot more depth, but I don't think I played this with headphones before. I mean, I did a little bit, but I don't think I played this, like, start to finish with headphones before.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
See, that's also very good advice. You see, there's a lot of very good advice here. Really helpful if you've dealt with your own trauma. Any opinion on the Game of the Award this year? Because I found them to be mediocre at best. I haven't played enough Baldur's Gate 3, but a lot of the awards were just confusing. I was really surprised that Forza got an award for innovation in accessibility. Yes, it's a very accessible game, but I don't think it's any more accessible than Forza Horizon 5 was.
Just have to find it.
Whereas Spider-Man 2 was more accessible than the previous Spider-Man game. That's my opinion there.
Find him.
Okay, so I can't get through this. It's just a little bit of plywood. I can't do nothing about that. Gotta go the other way. The voices were probably telling me something, but I just wasn't listening. I'm like, okay, you do you. Yeah, I get it. It's a trick. I understand. It's always a damn trick with this.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Elitism in video games is cringe. Let people enjoy it how they want. I figure as long as you're having fun, you're playing it right. That's the way I see it.
Another gate. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Unless you're playing it in a way that you're not having fun and you're complaining about the game being crap when there's a way you could be having fun that you could easily be doing that you're just not doing. Then you're playing it wrong. Then yes. Happy that Alan Wake 2 won Best Direction, even though I still wish Spider-Man 2 and Hogwarts Legacy won something over nothing. But overall, the awards themselves weren't my priority. Yeah. They weren't the show's priority either, especially for letting people actually thank the developers that they worked with, or those who passed away while they were making the game.
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Oh, man. So there's some conspiracy theories kind of going around that, Keighley must have known that the Baldur's Gate 3 team wanted to plug the Xbox version launching that day when they accepted the award, so that's why he chased him off so fast. It's like, no, he chased everyone off real quick. I'm pretty sure they were just chased off so fast they frickin' forgot.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
That day gonna be dark when the world goes like that. That's for true. That's for sure. We got knowledge in our brain.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Did they taste like helpless pigs? Get a little benefit out of this? Iggy num num. Okay. This is a bit of a ways from the gate. Gonna have a lot of fire to run through now. Jesus, screaming! Oh! I got brain demons again. I thought I dealt with those. Ah, jeez, my head. What the hell was that?
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Is that what fell on my head? Okay. Alright. Okay, well, we're good, we're good. Whoosh. Breakdown of the game rewards time was crazy. 1.5 hours on ads, 45 minutes on the hosts talking, and like 10 minutes for everyone accepting rewards combined. Oh, and that's not even counting the fact that, I mean, I guess it sort of is counting the fact that most of the awards were just like sidebar awards. They're like, yeah, who was the best at this? Them, I guess. And there was no bringing up accepting and stuff. It's like, they won it, moving on. They rattle off 5 real quick and get to the next ad. Ugh. Man, that Keighley is something else, I tell you. but the one thing in the Hellblade 2 trailer that really caught me off guard was the man. I don't know who he is, but he was there in front of Senua in one shot. And what threw me off is, like, we've seen Senua so much, always looking really fucking good. This was one of the first people really rendered in-game that I've seen that looks at the same level, and since it was someone I
Northmen of
didn't...
hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Yeah, like, that was the other guy in the Hellblade 2 trailer, the latest one, who I don't recognize, and was rendered with the same quality as Senua. It was just really shocking just how goddamn good he looked, because, unlike Senua, it wasn't someone I recognized. Okay, find the rune. Find the rune. Ooh, hello. Found something more important.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Where is the rune? Where is the rune? I miss the rune. I remember getting stuck here for a little bit before. It's not as hard as I was making it out to be then, because when you're close, the runes start floating around you. Like, hey, Senua, look around here. You're real close. Do it. So I just gotta run around until that happens. Then I'm like, haha! I found it with my expert knowledge of smartness. Evidently, I did not find it with my expert knowledge of smartness. That was that one. Okay. Yeah, Armored Core 6 was... I'm glad it got Best Action Game, because hell yeah, but why was Best Action Game something that was just one of the skipped over things? Why was anything just skipped over in an award show? Where, oh where did this Rooney go? Oh, okay, somewhere around here. There we go. Progress. Hello, Deoxys. What? Ooh, everyone's on fire. Everyone and everything. That explains all the firewood everywhere. They're really into their fire. Oh, okay. Time to run! I'm on fire. I do not remember all of these voices. Not every single one of them. There's some very distinct voices here. Ah, damn! Ah, jerk! Ah, bastard! No, 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 no. I'm in the fire! Yeah, I'm hurt. Oh, God. Stop it! No! I'm dead! Man, they slapped the shit out of me! Yes, dead. Yes, Poltergift. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, I am very dead. Damn it. I will say the Duke is a bit harder for combat because it doesn't have very good bumpers. And you need those bumpers for sprinting and parrying and blocking. All that fun stuff. The enemies unfortunately fade away as soon as you kill them, the Oxys. And there's no crouch button, so teabagging is not particularly capable. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. Yes, that dude. Oh boy, oh boy. Keep going, Sammy. You can do it. It's fine. You only got a little bit of darkness on your arm. You're good for it. You're good for it. Don't you worry. Ah, jerk.
Behind you! Watch out! He's stronger than you.
Ah, no, no, no. I'm good for it. Ah, no, I'm not. I was that close before. Okay. Excuse me. Coming through. Alright.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse. And have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
What? To look to see, is there a... Nope, nope, okay. I got one more lore stone to find here, I think. And then I just gotta deal with Soot and be out of here. But if I wanna be a completionist about this and get all the achievements, gotta get all the lore stones. And it's not a good thing because I'm not that good at this game. I don't know where they all are. I don't got that memorized. Alright, alright. That's a nice pile of dead bodies right there. I was hoping to maybe see a lore stone from up here, but they hide them too good. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to look out for those. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Senua does that cool slide down the ladder. Dang it. You know, serious, grounded in reality. You can't get in there just yet. There's a bridge over that way. Okay. Alright, we know what we're doing here. We're good, we're good. I should tag that first so I can tag those when I find them. Okay. So something, something, and
Tell me,
thorn.
How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
But yeah, that's where Ruth came from. He was a slave of the Northmen, and then he was like, "Hey, I'm getting the fuck up out of here." Ran through the fire so that they wouldn't follow him, and proceeded to burn to death, but very slowly. So he had a chance to chat things up with Senua, so that was nice.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Yes, young Gassy. I'm feeling that because I played a little bit of this with headphones before, and I was like, oh, that's nice. But I never actually played this game with headphones. So, like, when I beat it on my TV, I did it with the coming out of the TV speakers. I didn't sit my headphones up to play it there. I'm like, TV, sound down, subtitles. Now I got the headphones going on, and there's a lot more voices than I realized there was. And is it just me, or was Dillian fucking breathing earlier? Sorry, there was something going on there that I didn't notice before. And I'm like, wait, just a goddamn minute here. Is this a real thing, or am I going crazy? Like... sorry, as my English was not perfect, but a little up. Reed Poltergimp, who I say hi by the way, wrote the word elitism. What does that mean? Very sorry, my English is not perfect. I am French Canadian. No worries, no worries. I understood that well enough. Elitism is based on the word elite as the root word. There's ism is like a sort of a belief structure. So elitism elite is like the top, the best, the greatest, the most skilled, the most deserving of respect. Elitism is a belief that you need to have this kind of level of skill in order to even like get any kind kind at all in a game. Like if you play the Souls games, if you play this FromSoft Souls games, but you play as a mage, then you're playing easy mode, so screw you, you didn't really play the game. That kind of elitism is the sort of thing she's talking about there. That's the general kind of... my English isn't very good, come to think of it. I'm trying to find the words, and then just like, I speak the good with the talky talk. Yes, I do. Well, at least you got what you picked up what I was putting down, so there we go. Job done. It's like I go halfway into explaining the root pieces of a word and how they work together grammatically, and then I just start speaking ooga booga like caveman tongue. So to be fair, I was born in the woods, so like maybe that's the reason why there's still some things I have a little trouble with expressing myself quite as naturally as others seem to be able to. Maybe, who knows? Okay, get Thorn here. It's like the only rune I recognize. It's Thorn. Thank you, Halloween franchise, for that one. Hello, Eddie Herta. Was watching the other platform until it gave you an ad. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch does that. Twitch likes to throw ads in, like, and interrupt the stream, like, right there. But YouTube, on, when I'm the multi-stream I'm doing to YouTube, I always have to go in after the fact, after it's done processing, and tell it, by the way, remove at least half of the ads, because it's throwing ads in the VOD like every 2 minutes. And I'm like, you crazy son of a bitch, stop. Every 10 minutes you can have an ad, okay? That's not too crazy, but every 2 minutes? Jesus, YouTube, Jesus.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of certain and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Druth, you did burn to death. It took a while for you to die, but you died from your wounds you suffered from burning. Just pointing that out, man. Like... do the... Yeah, that, thank you.
Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run! 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 Through the fire! I'm going to charge!
I'm on fire. It's hot. It's hot. It's toasty. I lost in a fight to Scorpion.
She's dying.
This is the last time I listened to Druth.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Oh boy.
Spill the blood of Surt. Take his mark, and I will chase you from the world and forever be in your debt.
Okay.
You destroyed everything. Everyone. But not me. Fight me now.
Come at me, bro. Or don't, maybe don't come at. Oh god. Ah. Okay, maybe not with it coming at me. Ow. Oh, I'm not very good at this.
He's getting stronger. We must continue. Stop him. Stronger. Stop him.
Right up the butt.
Stay away from him.
Okay.
Focus. Focus.
I can't remember how to focus, lady.
Focus now.
Oh crap.
Focus now. Focus.
Oh right, that's how.
Stop it now. What to do?
Oh boy, toasty.
The plate shield. Focus first.
at you. Whew.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die
I'm gonna go to hell.
free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be in hell.
To face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. The truth.
Deoxys asking, are these like demons? That was Soot, the god of fire,
Truth was a
the
troubled
Northman.
man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
Hey, which way to get the hell out of here? And to hell. Straight ahead. Okay, good. Yeah. Currently...
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen.
Alright, voice is in my head talking again.
If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she too could see what he saw.
Okay, so currently trying to go to hell, and the gate is blocked because it is sealed by the god of fire, Soot, no longer sealed by him, but also sealed by the god of illusion, Valravan. So I gotta go take care of that sumbitch, because I've been seeing things relatively straight until now. But Valravan tends to mess with stuff.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question.
Maybe?
When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Spoiler alert. I mean, just because I had a little trouble in that one fight doesn't mean that it's gonna be every fight. Voice in my head. Just be nice. Be nice. I'm gonna go kick Valravan's ass. Oh, hi! Big boy!
over. Finish it.
Okay. Whew. Just had to go into super concentration mode there. Oh.
Get out of the way!
The gate won't open. Why not? She can't. Why?
Jesus.
Just
She's only passed one test.
Good day.
Is there another one?
There must be. The gate won't open.
Druth said Valravan. Valravan.
I was explaining to the viewers already about Valravan. You don't... The voices in my head, please. I deal with this enough on my own. I don't need you...
Second test.
She can sense the darkness coming.
She has to challenge Valravan.
There must be another test.
Valravan is
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Cool. Gotta kick Valravan ass. Nice. I'm playing on automatic difficulty. Yeah. So the more ass I kick, the harder they'll kick my ass. But the more of my ass they kick, the less they'll kick my ass. Could I crank it up to maximum just to make it interesting? Just to make sure that they don't lightly kick my ass? Let's yeah. Let's just make sure that they're always trying to kick my ass as hard as possible. Oh, hello, hello.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Okay. He's not just some father, a little father. He's the All-Father. He's the Big Daddy. Those wind chimes sound nice. Very pleasant. Very wind chimey.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay. Seek truth. Got it. Good at seeking truth. I'm always very knowledgeable about knowledge.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Come on.
Body count rises. Oop. Oh, thank you, Invader 76. Okay, thank you. Welcome. Just playing some Hellblade in preparation of Hellblade 2 just because I can and I like the game and whoop, there we go. And down we go. Whoop. Swoosh.
We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
More words of wisdom. The voices in Senua's head, they make a lot of sense. They make a lot of sense. Just saying. Just saying.
Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
Stuff getting dark again. Don't like that. GTFO. Alright.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Just like when you gaze into the abyss and the abyss looks... Ah, yeah. I get that reference. I understand. Darkness looking at me. Why would my voices tell me to be afraid? That's not nice. I don't want to be afraid. I want to be badass.
There are too many of them in strong position. Behind you.
No, no, ow. Whew. Ow. Okay, that could have gone better.
End it. End it now. This is nearly the end.
Oh, damn it.
You finished it. Behind you.
Oh, no, my face. Jeez. Oh no, you jerk! I was stuck inside him at the time. Thank you.
End it now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem. This is fine.
Darkman will not stop her.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm fine.
She will find what she's looking for.
Damn right I will. I'm Senua. I'm just keep going. Beat all the asses. Look at all those dead people right there. It's probably asses that I beat. Think about it. Okay. Stop thinking about it. Let's just go. Here we are. Here we are. Swanky little spot.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
Here we go. Nicely opened path. Upsy daisy, upsy wazy. And there it is.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something you shifted. Can you feel it?
Okay. Another door. Nice.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Okay, okay. Trying to look to see if I can find any more lore stones. As you do. Oh, hi. Hello, eyeball. Yeah. Eyeballs. It's just eyeballs in the walls, as you have. In there. In the old imposter world. Suddenly she opens the door to Jurassic Park. Girl, oopsie, wrong franchise. Oh, I do not want to be jumped by velociraptors out here. Especially not the inaccurate Jurassic Park velociraptors that are much bigger and more muscular. Maybe get jumped by the little turkey-sized feathered velociraptors and have a nice dinner.
You know what to do. Stay back. Do it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open. You can do it. Don't touch it. Step back.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Alright. Align ravens with Valravani marky mark.
Which ravens? Where are they?
The ravens. They're clear. Align the ravens. It's just
The ravens.
freaking eyeballs. But it always making that noise?
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
No lore stone, no lore stone.
Listen, focus.
Vikings versus T-Rex. Yeah, I'll go to a way that has a staircase. Maybe those mushrooms I foraged wasn't the best ones. I don't know.
Challenge me. Where did he go? Where is he?
Wait, just a ding-dang old minute here. That's a song. That's a song of Valravan. I don't remember chasing Valravan down being quite so creepy. Come at me, bro.
Is she lost? It wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits.
And mushrooms.
Not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
But is it Loki, god of mischief, doing his deeds, or the goddess Hela, the daughter of Loki, who is doing this? This is Valravan, the god of illusion. That's the how it works in Hellblade. Valravan's kind of a jerk. It wouldn't surprise me too much if Loki has something to do with Hellblade 2. They were giants, though. I'm just wondering, like, there's a... You bastard! I'm no stoopy. It's not my fault, Valravan, a little slippery bastard. He just say like, whoop, gone. And I'm like, why? And he like, because fuck you. And I'm like, ah, dang it. If you play at Darksiders 2 and playing Apocalypse Rider Death, then indeed, pros are jerks. Now I'm wondering, this path in was closed in the other way through, but if I close that up, but I can get in now because the door's open, is anything else different? See, okay, there's pockets and eyes over here, but I don't see nothing else. Oh, well. Yeah, that might be something. Oh, hi. Open that up. Oh, hello, yes. I need that.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Yeah, that man had such... Well, that god had such astonishing eyebrows. They are used to protect the world. They built a wall around it out of eyebrow. I don't know about you. I think Druth is just talking shit sometimes. I don't know. And we can make a staircase.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. She can get up. Must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan. Tricking her. Valravan. How can she get out? Bait. It's him.
Okay, okay.
Magic draws her closer. It's not. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
And down under and around and up the lovely new staircase we've built with our brain parts. As long as I'm convinced there's a staircase here, there's a staircase here. Oh. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Alright. Oh, and it should be said, I did a good amount of editing of the review today. Hopefully I'll finish editing it tomorrow in time to post. Hopefully. There's a chance. Depends on whether or not I wake up early or get up at the crack of noon. That's pretty much the deciding factor right there. Nordic mythologies are pretty heavy, hardcore shit. I remember playing Age mythologies on PC. That's when the mythology's fascination appears to me. Interesting.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods. A creature in the night.
Michael Myers.
If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier, much earlier, was that while I was born in the woods way, way, way back when,
Valravan, he's there.
the woods in question were only like 30 miles south of Quebec. So,
Find your own path. It's a different.
but still technically the US of A, so no, I was not being taught any French. Or at least not any French that American English speakers don't speak anyway, like soufflé. Which would still probably pronounce way wrong, come to think of it. Everything's very brown all of a sudden. Oh, hi. Oh. Hey, talking about me or them now? Oh, wrong button. What the hell happened to his leg? No, he's not! I'm a better fighter! I'm a good fighter, damn it, voice in my head. Ah! I'm very good at fighting, thank you very much. Right in your face. Whoa. Oh, my head! Ow! That's my face. Excuse me, I only have one of those. Oof. Hey, could have gone better, could have gone better. There's several of them. Oh, jeez. Wrong button again, wrong button again. That's my face again, you jerk. to focus, Polter. I just chose to at that moment for dramatic purposes. I don't need to use focus as a crap. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna fight it with a good skill. Who can fight good? That's me. Good.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes
Oh, he must be getting a lot.
Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
He spent 9 nights. I mean, I've been studying Japanese for like 3 months now. I still barely have like 10% of the kanji. It's fucking crazy. Well, that reminds me, I was thinking of maybe streaming Exit 8, picking that up for some streaming fun. I don't know. It's got a lot of Japanese posters and stuff for me to
Do you
read.
know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home,
Yeah,
loved ones,
yeah,
to head deep into the wilds,
yeah,
perhaps never to return.
yeah.
Senua does.
Well, we got something in common.
Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything.
Yeah?
Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers.
Yeah.
Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Yeah. I'm just saying, the crazy voices in the head make a lot of sense. They spittin'. They spittin'.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So
Pretty fitty.
he gouged out his own eye as
Or-
an offering to Mimir.
Or that.
He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
It doesn't seem to be on right now. I was just upset when you could no longer get any size drink for $1 at McDonald's, but geez, that's eyeball. Oof. Whatever happened to charging an arm and a leg? I'll stop. No, I won't. Is that it for the lore stones out here that I can get right now? I think so, probably, maybe. I have no idea. I got like one more lore stone in Valravan's territory before I'm going to be done with this area and moving on past the gates into hell. It is several Valravens, and quite a few ravens.
The song. Valravan. Valravan's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Which one? Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic. This reminds her of somewhere. The forest. Where? Which forest? The forest in the wilds. The wilds. She left him in. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No. It nearly killed her, but she tried. Druth.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work. She thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died. She thought the curse made her tainted. Druth helped her.
Greybeard TV. I've lost a lot of weight just by wearing bread on my head. It's a new loaf hat diet I'm trying. I don't think I got that one. Is that the one I'm looking for? That's exactly what I need to get. Okay. Time to get the speaky with the talkie. Hanishmas.
The Northmen say that Odin has two ravens. Their names are Thought and Memory, and each day he sends them out to fly all across the world. Upon their return, they perch on his shoulders and tell him everything they have seen and heard. In this way,
he's got
he learns
Twitter!
Things far and wide, and for this reason, he is called the Raven God.
No wonder he's insane.
Like Odin, you must seek wisdom through thought and memory if you are to succeed in your quest.
Valravan's the original Twitter, just perpetually online. Yeah, okay. I can understand why having access to Twitter would make you seem like a god in Nordic times. And why it would absolutely drive you insane. Remember, it's Valravan. It would be crazy. The god is illusionist. Senua's fine. She's just having an episode. Ah, shit. The hell is that? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm going a bit crazy. But point is, I just gotta close up that wall again, and I should be able to walk across to the other portal, which should bring me closer to my goal. Ooh, it's raining hard. This cannot be good for my dreadlocks. open. I can get up the stairs, up the ladder, and across to the portal. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Now is what is different? Only one way to find out.
The ravens. The ravens. They've gone. They've gone. No. Half of them have gone. They've gone. Some still there. But where? Some of them there. Oh, ravens.
We've whittled down the ravens.
He's not helping. It's a trick.
Quiet. Can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness.
Almost.
But she remembered Gillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
Not get up that way because there's a few twigs in the way. Can't. Changes here. That is not useful. Okay, okay. Where is this portal? That's the one I went over there and did all that stuff. Need to be able to... What's that? Is that a portal? A way to another world? Yes, but... removes that bridge. But does it change that over here, maybe? No, that bridge is still not there. Gotta be some way. That's still not... I don't see the difference. Oh, hi. Okay, I found a difference. Just bash your head into it until you get through. Always works. Alright. Hey. Let's open this path up. Boom. Now. Hello, hello.
The ravens.
Okay, that has...
There's three. Where have they gone? God, she did it. What does that mean?
That is
back.
brought it down to exactly
So
the
naive
amount
to
I
think she
need.
could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And in the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought grow in strength until they consumed her whole.
The gate is open. Open.
Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its clings victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet,
Everything just got a little
Oh, no,
spookier all of a sudden.
biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
I okay, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm just gonna go to glowy door here. Seems like the best option here. All right, glowy door. Made it. Hey Val, how's it going? Ah, you bastard. You bastard. Okay.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Sight, I can see things. Yeah. Oh, hi. Yes, extend that branch all the way over there. Thank you.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6
Seems
years
a bit
later,
extreme.
his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, I've found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Animus 800. Think about something. Did you already play on your channel's XCOM or XCOM 2? Would you be interested to stream it? If you like the gameplay, of course. XCOM always frustrated the hell out of me. Everyone is always like, it's supposed to be hard. Yes, you will lose at first, and then you'll get things going. But it's just, it's really pissed me off. So I don't know. I don't like to get that angry on stream. Like, I've managed to actually play through some Soulsy stuff thanks to the joy of streaming. But go up here, maybe? Where's the ruckuses in the way? Okay, I'll get the ruckuses out of the way. But I remember I think I was streaming one of the XCOMs way back when, because it seemed pretty much up my alley. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the concept. I don't mind the idea of like, hey, you're it's difficult and you are tactically using an army to fight aliens and you gotta manage resources and all kinds of stuff like that. That doesn't bother me too much, but the level it takes it to of just bash your face into the wall until you get it right, and then you can start playing XCOM. I couldn't get past that without it just really pissing me off. So, yeah, I'm not so keen on XCOM. Oh, how the hell? Went there, I did that, did that. Now, go back here, maybe? Hey, Good Game Energy, how it going? Oof. Trying to remember how to, like, if I get that gone, does that assist any, because those roots were in the way? Does that also remove those roots so I can go up that other way to get that angle to face the ravens and get the final seal broken so I can do the fight with Valravn? Maybe? No, the root's still there. Right. In fact, I think I just screwed everything up. Yeah, I can't do nothing. So yeah, I gotta reactivate. Oh, wait, no, can I do? No, I can't do nothing. Okay, yeah. So I gotta reactivate that. Is the game good like everyone says, worth getting your hands on? The game is absolutely fantastic. Easy enough to get your hands on because it's usually on sale for not that much. It is an older game from a smaller studio. And it's on Game Pass. So, you know, there's that. It's pretty linear. It's not too long, which didn't bother me too much when I first played it, because I never beat it initially, and then I sat down with it and found out that, hey, I really wasn't that far off from the end of the game, and it was very much worth the journey, in my opinion. It was quite enjoyable. Okay, maybe this portal. Will this remove the roots? No, but it provides another way. There we go. and painted yellow so my stupid ass can find it. I love that. Thank you. Any plans on more EDF? Oh, absolutely. When EDF 6 comes out, finally, in the West, in 2024, you bet your ass I'm going to be playing some EDF. I'm going to be trying to convince Polta to play EDF with me. I'm going to be trying to convince Good Game Energy to bring his ass over with Shells. We all going to play some EDF 4-player co-op. It's going to be great as soon as everyone can get their schedules together. But, point is, yes, Polta, you're going to be playing EDF with me. Everyone going to be playing EDF with me. We're going to get a mod for the game to give it like 64-player co-op, and everyone going to be playing EDF. We're going to increase the amount of enemies by 64 times 2 just to make it fair.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does.
Don't you hate when you wake up and you're being eaten by a giant raven?
Make sense of it. And once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom.
Oh,
Drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back.
a good game. That's EDF 5 you're talking about.
In the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus!
She's fine, she just gotta focus.
Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Oh crap. There we go. And instead of... Oh crap. Yeah, instead of the crappy bumper on the Duke controller, the Hyperkin Duke controller, oh hi, I can use the black button for right bumper, and I'll have an easier time parrying with that. Just gotta get a muscle memory down.
Capable warrior. Finished.
Ow, you bastard! Oh, he's stunned. He's stunned. I smacked him in the head with one of them. I'm gonna kick you in the face. Oh, bastard! That's not a blockable attack.
Beating her. Beating her. She's nearly there. There's too many. Find a good position. Don't let them behind.
Jerk!
Behind you. Do it. You're close. Ended it.
Another one? Oh, jerk!
Behind you. Go. Watch out.
Ah, damn it! Nope, wrong button. Thanks for waiting for me. Kick your butt.
Focus. Focus now.
Okay, there we go. No, dang it, that's right. I can't block that one.
Focus now.
Bastard!
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
Okay.
The Mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Burger Fry Shake asking if I played God of War Ragnarok. Actually, no, I haven't. I did watch Charlie play it all the way through. Poltergimp. She did that on her own, though. That was before she was streaming, so there's no VOD of that anywhere, I'm afraid. But Good Game Energy Act is definitely doing it right. Funny thing, when it comes to the actress for Senua, she's very well known for the performance now. And yeah, they got her back for the sequel, as all is right with the world. But she literally was just one of the devs who worked at Ninja Theory, and they needed they were kind of spitballing Hellblade ideas.
She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees. The mountains. Caves.
Yeah. She was just a dev that worked at Ninja Theory, and they needed someone to stand in for tests to make sure that the rigging worked right. And they're like, let's do some wardrobe tests. Let's do some more tests. And eventually, it just was like, you know what? She is Senua. And she wasn't, like, they didn't look for a bunch of actresses to, like, who's gonna do the best for this, they just realized very soon that they already had the best person for the job. Like, okay, you know what, you got it, you got the position, here we go. She was already working there, fortunately enough. So, she has better hair than me. Aww. She has a whole makeup and prop department behind her. I mean, come on. How am I supposed to compete with that?
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galena. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Okay. Now, one thing about Senua, the performance capture and everything for Senua in Hellblade is when it comes to the combat, they did hire a actual swordswoman to motion capture all of that for Hellblade 1. But for Hellblade 2, they actually did train the original actress, so that's going to be actually her doing the motion capture for the combat. Is the land completely fictional? I'm not 100% on exactly where Hellblade 1 is supposed to take place, but I know Hellblade 2 is effectively set in Iceland. So. I got some beautiful, beautiful photogrammetry scans of the area, putting that stuff into Unreal Engine 5, and making it sing. Though I've also noticed that every single playing on Xbox Series X teaser of Hellblade 2 is in panoramic widescreen, and I don't believe that's accidental. Last time I saw something like that was with The Evil Within, which was done specifically to try and push the graphics far harder than most games on that generation,
You may cross the bridge over
by
the river
decreasing the
lies
total
to
amount of
your
vertical pixels that had to be rendered. It's not Scandinavia. I don't know. I'm a stoopy. Haltigimp, you still here? Do you know where this is? I'm opening then. Voices in my head.
so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross
Only
into
the
hell.
dead may cross.
Senua is Celtic? Okay, I will take your word for it. Oh, YouTube's saying that ads will run shortly for some viewers.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds?
At this scene
I
of
will
all
never
scenes.
let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Delia!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Okay. So, burger fries shake. Yes, how's the story so far? They just covered it pretty much right there. Whew. Pretty heavy. Okay. It's just in my ear holes now. I'm not quite used to that, and it's doing me a bit of a concern.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Behind you!
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Okay. Come at me, bro. Here you go.
End it now. It's nearly the end.
Oh, no, okay, there he goes. I was just trying to knock down his shield, but no. Took care of him. Whew. It's like we made it.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
Ah, just sucker punch my face. Okay, executioner man.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Oh, dang it! Okay. I'm just concentrating a lot on this fight. Okay. Oh, you bastard!
Behind you!
They just keep stabbing him. There we go.
She's weak, she's so weak, she's so weak. They can see you're weak.
Come on, it was a good attack. I stabbed him in the chest like 4 times in a row.
He's down. Finish him. Strike him.
Whew. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I like to consider myself a bit of a badass in some Hellblade combat. It works better when I don't get killed in it. It makes it much easier to feel badass. If I could just make my way downtown walking fast, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, I beat some asses, but now what? Ah, door. Yes. I see the new Wolverine game that's coming. I saw the teaser a while ago, but I haven't seen anything since. Ooh. Now
The
I'm
journey
hoping
to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Alright, alright. Secrets in the path of the secretsness. I can do this.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business.
Not my favorite color?
The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
And what's the rest of the story, Druth? God damn it, I gotta find the next frickin' stone. You can't just leave me hanging like that, Druth. You know, actually, now that I think about it, there are stairs right there. Of course, this is like... when this came out on PlayStation 4, that was, like, really cool, but now we got things like Superliminal, and it's like, whatevs. I think, yeah, that's stuck. Where might this X be? Ah. No, it says I'm looking for it. X? Come on, X gotta be somewhere. Now he's saying look. Oh, I see. I'm a stoopy, but not that stoopy. An open world style RPG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game? Like based on which turtles? We talking 80s turtles or 90s turtles? Movie turtles or cartoon turtles? Or are we talking like New Mutation turtles? Or God forbid, if I can remember the damn name. Last Ronin looks nice. Yeah, not in, no. Yes, Mom? Where the hell are you? I think I remember this. I'm mainly wondering when the hell we're gonna hear some more about Stellar Blade and, of course, Okay, that's been missing for a long time.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Hi, Ma. It's waning. Oh, hi, I didn't know you were up here. Feeling good? I'll take that as a no. Okay, one room to go. Oh, there's a lower stone down there. Yes, I could get some closure on that anecdote. Hey, Inquisitor Machina. Or Machina. I'm always bad at pronouncing things.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Sounds pleasant. My dream game idea? Well, I've had several over the years. One that I really would like to put together would be just something akin to EDF, but with more permanent destruction that absolutely affects you. Building falls over, you can climb that, and it stays there. And if it falls on you, you can die. Like, just that kind of emergent gameplay combined with just immense destruction and huge amounts of enemies and just lots of powerful weaponry and all that fun stuff. Just run around, shoot melee, and do damage and deal with the consequences of your actions. Yeah. What am I, the Krusty Burger worker? Yeah, that was the reference. Someone got the reference. I'm happy about that. There's a total of about 20 people watching, so for that kind of reference to be picked up, I didn't think the chances were that high, but we did it, boys. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this looks nice and pleasant. Very happy time on the wharf.
The gate is opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness.
There's the song there.
This is your moment.
Ah, she a big bitch.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
Well, that is a big
Gods will
bitch.
punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Could have gone better. Could have gone worse.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us?
And technically, they kinda are, and they kinda do, but yeah.
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The Shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Had better days. Had better days.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It's real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian, it's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Dillian.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening?
In my brain parts. But everything's kind of in my brain parts. Okay. Alright. Alright. Whew. The EDF with the destruction of Red Faction with 16 times the detail. Yes. Emergent gameplay is just one of those things that I really get into when things can happen almost at random, but they absolutely affect how things are. That's one thing I like about EDF, is because there's so many enemies and they move in semi-predictable patterns, but it's enough difference that you're always constantly adjusting to what's going on. Constantly thinking, constantly engaged.
I told you it was to trick you. Wait. Where are you going? See? Oh, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Yeah, organic emergent narrative. Yes, there's times when something really cool can happen in a game, but if it's only possible in a cutscene, I'm like, eh.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
And one memory from my time in EDF was just a point where I was playing hardest mode. I was, hey Dillian, wait up. I ended up. Oh, hey Ma, you over here? Hey Ma, how's it been? Ah, jeez, did I know this one was here? I don't know.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
So anyway, about EDF. I was playing as Wing Diver in hardest mode, I think, in one of the missions with a whole bunch of wasps. And I just remember a situation where I was flying and fighting wasps, and I got a little too cocky, and I ended up running out of energy and overheating and falling down to the ground, and I was just surrounded by wasps firing their stingers. Wing Diver don't got that many hit points. Hardest mode, they hit pretty hard. And my speed was severely cut down to be able to avoid that. But I just ran in between some buildings, and then just a whole bunch of stingers just came down, smashing down all around me. And I managed to just not get killed. And that's something that you'd usually see in a cutscene in any other game. But in EDF, it just happens. Now, just looking around to see if I've missed any lost stones, Dillian. Don't mind. You're important. You're important, Dillian. I'll get to you. But if Drew's got some shit to say, I want to hear it. I had to stop off and listen to Ma. It's just how it be, Dillian. Hold your glowy ass up. I'm a little bit hurt. Got my ass kicked by Hella.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's a tree.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Soul play under the shade of a tree.
Here's one.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing.
He's there.
Oh no, darkness, go away. I'm busy right now, darkness.
Yes, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Okay. Got some longboats. There's a hint as to where this takes place. It's just big place, lots of things, and I want to get it all. There we go. There's another thing that I did not want to miss.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
You always have to have a cliffhanger. Oy. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I'm gonna need to end this stream at some point, but I wanted to get up to the next spots that make sense to stop rather than just randomly stopping here. But time says that I should just stop here. It's not a super long game, but it will take another stream at least, depending on how effectively I get through the rest without getting my ass totally kicked. And I likely will get my ass very kicked. But possibly less kicked than I otherwise could. Power through, do very good. I don't know, maybe, possibly. There is possibility. My ass would be kicked slightly less than it could be. I don't see no lower stones. I don't want to run around in circles for too much.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, affecting her own secret
There we go. There's one. I'll take that. Let me see what you got to show me.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
God damn, Druth writes for the TV shows.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion.
Listen, on the next episode of Druth's lore.
It's free. You want to believe it's real when it's a trick. Deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same.
Happy little day with all these
See
flowers.
the world through eyes.
Everything's great. I don't got that scar on my face anymore.
Dance with it, just like he does.
Happy times. Balance out the darkness. Okay, we got some building designs. Does that help pin down a potential setting? This is what buildings look like when they're not burnt to the ground. Ah! Thank you, Syrup Maker. How's it going? Pretty good. Coming to the end of the stream. I just wanted to go a little bit further so that the next stream will pick up at a more logical place than just in the middle of me doing something. But yeah, just playing some Hellblade. Gonna be playing it some more tomorrow, and preparing for Hellblade 2. Gee, happy. Rare Senua smile.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and...
You learnt all of that from watching me?
Oh. Okay, that was slightly delayed, but... Yep, there it goes. That's working. Good to know.
Billy, I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
Thank you, Havels, for the job.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe.
Yeah, I gotta customize those now
It
as well.
only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were.
Yeah, it's kind
That
of
there's
fun.
nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone!
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you?
Okay.
Can you see that? You want to believe it. Is he real? Is he
Okay.
all alone
Just
in his
little more stream. Just a little tiny bit of more stream. Just a little small bit more stream.
You met him by the tree.
We'll come into the end part soonish, I swear. Well, the end of my stream soonish. I just did a little tiny, it's a small tiny bit more stream. Just a wee little bit of stream. I don't think that's a thing. Okay. It's not important quite yet. Very soon, but not yet. Actually, kind of tomorrow, but not yet is the point I'm trying to make. Not yet.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
That's not nice. Last lore stone in this little spot right here. Or second to last. It's another one.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Yeah, it's a price. That's yeah. Well, that's one way to do it. Was there another? Like, I know there's one more lore stone somewhere. I know this for a fact. Is it up on this side? It also goes up there. Is it down this way? Oh, that's down there. Where is the last one? The last one. Ah, it's gonna bother me. I know there's one. Where is it hiding? Dang it. Dang it. It's gonna bother me a lot. Probably in that other circle of rocks. Other circle of rocks. I think I remember one being around a circle of rocks, so... Or you mean like that? Because that there isn't a lore stone. I already got that one, I'm sure. Be able to see. Is it going to show red or is it going to show white? Yeah, white. I already got that one. No, just that there. Another R or whatever that is. It's something somewhere around. Where? Ah, dang it. I don't want to leave the last lore stone just like, yeah, whatevs. I want to get all the lore stone that has ever stoned the lore. I want to say that you drop down to it, but it doesn't look like it. You do. I'll drop down to take a look. Spending all this time anyway. Nope. Not there. Where the hell is the last floor stone? That one got, if I could get around these rocks. Those are the unwalkable rocks. You're not allowed to walk on those rocks. You got that one. One more somewhere. Further back? Wouldn't think so. Because it's... This is like the spot of the... It gotta be somewhere. That's the thing. It gotta be somewhere. But I don't see it. But this is... Okay, now that's bothering me. If I miss just one, then that's... Like, you get the same ending as if you'd, like, missed all of them. Like, it's all or nothing. You're either first or you're last. Why would Lorestone be so hidden? Why? Why do this to me, Lorestone? That's the one we got. Yeah. Then... Okay, well... I think it's back on the beach. Oh, man. I don't want... just hit this big snag right here. Everything was going very smoothly. Even beating asses really nicely. And then find the last Lorestone. Like, ah, crap. Got that one. Yeah, it's in white. It's fine. There's one behind a capsized ship back down the hill which led up to the tree. Okay, thank you, Haveljack. Okay. Behind the capsized ship. You pulled a little Google fool on me, huh? It's appreciated. I desperately was trying to find this. Capsized ship. That's not capsized. Look again. Down the thing here. Capsized ship. That. Looks very capsized shippy to me. Now, the order that you find them in is pretty much... if you miss one, it'll kind of skip one in the line, so... It's good for keeping track of precisely which ones you have and have not been doing. Okay, I can't go that way, so that's not it. That's a ship, but it's not capsized, but I'll take a lookie. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I can get out that way. Nope. But if it's there, then... like, everything else was going down that way. Ain't no capsized ship here. The Labyrinth Shard Challenge is going to be a different set. Let me get close to a lore stone. I can explain how the lore stone code works here. Just so I can point out, like, how I know I'm missing one and it's somewhere here. Okay, so each area... let's see, can I bring my... oh. Okay, I can move my mouse like that, but okay. Well, each area has the dot... you see the dot that's at the top. And then there's the 4 runes, and then another dot. That's the first area. You have that. And then the second one, you got the 5 runes before another dot. That's Valravan. Then the third one, you have 5 runes before another dot. That's Soot. Then those 2 runes and another dot. That was the one section I went through. And now we got the part I've been doing here. We've got the 5 runes I've got, but then there's another rune before the next dot. So... there's gotta be something here. There's gotta be. It has to be here somewhere. Back where I came from? Like, which way? Like, what do you mean where I came from? Like, earlier in the level, which I don't think is right because that wouldn't make any sense with the rune code? Or... like, closer to here. Which would make sense, but I don't see a damn thing. Earlier in the level... so am I just gonna have to replay it to the... it's your best time, guys. Okay, see you, good game, but... ah, dang it. So am I gonna have to replay the level anyway? Did I miss one that far back? I'm just gonna replay the level at some point in order to get the thing back down that aisle. Almost got it when I was backtracking. Ah, crap. Oh, this. But this wouldn't make sense to me, because then the thing is not in order. I know everything I've believed has been a lie. I got this one. I already got this one. See? It's in white. Ever been on any cool trips? I not recently. But yeah, I got that one. I'm just gonna continue because, Jesus. This is not working out. Go back further? What? Go back further? Where? What other one did I'm pretty sure I got all of them leading up to here. Everything goes in order. There was no gaps. None. You're telling me go back further? Does it not appear until I trigger the thing where I do the thing with the tree? Is that it? Like, is it just not going to, the last one not going to be there until then? Is that the key? Because go back further is not making sense to me. Okay, you're right. Okay, so it turns out I was wrong about how they work. Point is, we found the fucking lore stone.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Okay, but now you have to close the game without saving and hold the power button on the console to progress. Ah, jeez. I hate these puzzle games. They always mess things up. Like they always do things like that. Okay, now as a thank you for everyone sticking around while I spent 20 minutes running around looking for this damn lore stone, I am going to trigger the next cutscene before ending at a nice place for the stream to pick up from tomorrow. At which point, hopefully, I'll have my review all edited and it'll be fantastic. But I need to get a good night's sleep for that to happen and wake up early to do it. If I stay up till 3 playing Hellblade and wake up at 5, it ain't gonna be up. As time doesn't work that way. Well, Senua's getting in her cardio today. Oh, geez, for a second I thought that guy was just standing up there, but no, they're hanging. Okay. Gotta play Until Dawn? I don't know, that reminds me a lot of the Sega CD games that I had far too much of when I had a Sega CD. Okay. Hey, hold on. Yep, that. It just told me that on YouTube it was going to play ads in like 50 seconds. I'm like, nah, we're at this cutscene. We're not playing the ads. We're just going to play the cutscene. Thank you very much. Hopefully that worked. I don't know. YouTube might just not care.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Daddy had left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Vocal fry going on there.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
I'll try.
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal runestones. It's in front of you.
And okay, yeah, that
The metal, the runes.
that is
Go to the shard. Find the shard. Where is it? Find it.
that is where I am going to call it for today. So, that has been part 1 of the old Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 28 minutes, but to be fair, 28 of those minutes I was running around looking for runestones. So, yes, Arkin. Right on time. Would have been done sooner, but the runestones held me up for a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna be continuing this tomorrow. Really enjoy me some Hellblade, and dear God, the headphones. Like, I know I've always been like, I've always known that, oh yeah, it's better with headphones, but I didn't actually play it that way. So, this is a bit of a new experience for me. I'm hearing stuff that I'm like, wait a minute, wait just a ding-dang old minute here. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I have been Shado. And remember, it's all in your head. All of it. And I don't think there's anyone that I can raid right now. Who's raidable? Nobody. Okay, so that simplifies things. Good night, everybody.